Now to the arraignment of former Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro. He and his wife pleaded not guilty to drug and weapons charges in federal court in Manhattan. A heavily armed convoy transported him to and from the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, both in a helicopter and also on the ground. Now, outside the courthouse, a scene of dueling demonstrations, some against the U.S. operation and others in support of Maduro's capture. Dick Brennan is here now with more on today's developments. Dick?
Christine, Nicolas Maduro is charged with narco-terrorism, but his defense today tried to paint him as what they called a prisoner of war. This is the debate over the operation in Venezuela was dividing tonight on partisan lines in Washington. Tonight, President Trump's national security team briefed senior lawmakers. Senator Chuck Schumer says he came away with more questions than answers.
When the United States engages in this kind of regime change and so-called nation building, it always ends up hurting the United States.
This is not a regime change. This is a demand for change of behavior by a regime.
The meeting comes as Nicolas Maduro spent another night in the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn after making his first court appearance. Alice Gaynor was in the courthouse.
The judge had to cut him off a couple of times because he went on these rants during which he was saying he was the president of Venezuela and that he had been captured in his own home.
Maduro and his wife, Celia Flores, both pleaded not guilty to 4 federal drug and weapons-related charges. Maduro telling the judge, "I'm innocent. I'm not guilty. I'm a decent man."
What happened today is an important part of the American criminal judicial process. And
Dr. Michelle Goodwin of Georgetown University Law School says Maduro and his wife will get a fair hearing in federal court.
I think that many Americans see themselves as being a bit relieved by the federal bench as being one that in the last year has shown itself to be at arm's length distance and, from the administration and also impartial, which is exactly what they are supposed to be.
We're getting new details of Maduro's capture. 200 Americans were involved. Commandos had rehearsed the raid for months using a replica of Maduro's compound.
Nicolas Maduro got to meet some great Americans wearing night vision goggles 3 nights ago. He didn't know they were coming until 3 minutes before they arrived.
The arrest of Maduro sent oil stocks higher. What does that mean for the price you pay at the pump? On the CBS Evening News with Tony DeCopel, Jill Schlesinger said, don't look for an immediate change.
Gas prices are actually 25 cents a gallon cheaper today than they were a year ago. That's going to be the more important thing. What Americans can expect is the global economy will dominate.
Now, Maduro waived his right to bail, so he'll be staying in the detention center until his next court appearance. And, Christine, that is not until March 17th.
All right, got a little while to wait.
Yes.
Thank you, Dick. By the way, Maduro's son says the U.S. kidnapped his father and is calling for international solidarity. Nicolas Maduro Guerrera spoke during the installation of the National Assembly of Venezuela 2 days after his parents were captured. He said the operation violated their country's sovereignty. And Maduro's former deputy, Delcy Rodriguez, has been sworn in as interim president of Venezuela. President Trump has threatened that she could go next if she doesn't allow full U.S. access to Venezuela's vast oil supplies. Much of Maduro's regime remains in office. We will stay on top of Maduro's indictment and the transition of power in Venezuela. You can also find updates anytime on CBSNewYork.com.